Hi, everybody. It's Miss Elaine. How are you today? Today, we're going to take a little break away from our colors and the rainbows, but we will come back to them maybe next time or next week. But first off, we're going to talk about the month that we're in. Does anybody remember which month that we're in? The month of March, right? And it starts with the letter M. Says March. March. And in March, we talked about rainbows, right? And we're going to talk about colors and the rainbows again. Not today, though, different time. And we talked about windy weather, with how the weather is in March. Some days it's very, very cold. Some days it's very windy. Some days it's very sunny, right? And we talked about shamrocks. And we see shamrocks on St. Patrick's Day. And how many clovers are on a shamrock for lucky days? 1, 2, 3, 4. You always want to look for those 4-leaf clovers or shamrocks. So today, outside my window is a very sunny day. It's warm outside. So we still have our arrow that says it's a sunny day. It's not snowing, it's not raining, and it's not cloudy. So we're going to still keep it here. And I hope that we can keep it there for a very long time, because that's the only day that I want to have. Nice sunny days so that we can go outside to play. So today we're going to talk about transportation. Does anybody know that's a very big word? Transportation. Starts with the letter T. Transportation is a very big word, but it has to do with a lot of different things. Can anybody think of anything that we use for transportation? A train. Yep. A car. Yep. A bicycle. A boat. A hot air balloon. Our feet. A school bus, right? Some boats, a motorcycle. So we're going to talk about things about transportation, but first I thought we'd read a nice fun book. You probably heard it before. Some of you might have seen it at Building Blocks. It's called And We All Go Traveling By. And it's kind of like a singing song. So if you know it, you can sing along, which is fun. But I want you to see all the different kinds of transportation. I think there's a bicycle, a race car, maybe an airplane. I don't know. Miss Helene can't remember. So you have to help me remember, okay? All right, let's find it. Gotten a lot better at this, right? Wouldn't you say? We all go traveling by.
I spy with my little eye. You can hear with your little ear. A yellow school bus goes beep, beep, beep. And we all go traveling by, by, by. And we all go traveling by. I spy with my little eye. You can hear with your little ear. A bright red truck goes rumble, rumble, rumble. The yellow school bus goes beep, beep, beep. And we all go traveling by, by, by. And we all go traveling by. I spy with my little eye. You can hear with your little ear. A long blue train goes choo, choo. A bright red truck goes rumble, rumble, rumble. A yellow school bus goes beep, beep, beep. And we all go traveling by, by, by. And we all go traveling by. I spy with my little eye. You can hear with your little ear. A shiny pink bike goes ring-a-ring-a-ring-a. A long blue train goes choo-choo-choo. A bright red truck goes rumble, rumble, rumble. A yellow school bus goes beep, beep, beep. And we all go traveling by, by, by. And we all go traveling by. I spy with my little eye. You can hear with your little ear. A little green boat goes choo-choo. A shiny pink bike goes ring-a-ring-a-ring. A long blue train goes choo-choo. A bright red truck goes rumble-rumble-rumble. A yellow school bus goes beep-beep-beep. And we all go traveling by. And we all go traveling by. I spy with my little eye. You can hear with your little ear. A big white plane goes here. A little green boat goes choo. A shiny pink bike goes ring-a-ring-a-ring. A long blue train goes choo-choo-choo. A bright red truck goes rumble-rumble-rumble. A yellow school bus goes beep-beep-beep. And we all go traveling by. And we all go traveling by. I spy with my little eye. You can hear with your little ear. A fast orange car goes vroom, vroom, vroom. A big white plane goes here. A little green boat goes choo. A shiny pink bike goes ring-a-ring-a-ring. A long blue train goes choo, choo, choo. A bright red truck goes rumble-rumble-rumble. A yellow school bus goes beep-beep-beep. And we all go traveling by. And we all go traveling by. I spy with my little eye. You can hear with your little ear. Two purple shoes go tap, tap, tap. Fast orange car goes vroom, vroom, vroom. A big white plane goes here. A little green boat goes choo-choo. A shiny pink bike goes ring-a-ring-a-ring. A long blue train goes choo-choo-choo. A bright red truck goes rumble-rumble-rumble. A yellow school bus goes beep-beep-beep. And we all go traveling by. And we all go traveling by. And we all go traveling by. And we all go traveling by.
Look where they all went.
I spy with my little eye. You can hear with your little ear. A loud silver bell goes ding-a-ling-a-ling. And we all start another school day. And we all start another school day.
Wow, very good. I just want to look back one part. I want to see one picture. Not the school bell. Okay, ready? Look at this picture. I froze it. Look at all the things that are transportation, right? Remember in the song, there was the school bus, right? The red truck, the orange race car. Behind this boy is the green boat, the pink bicycle, the blue train, the white airplane, and then people walking, tap, 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 right? Did we miss anybody? I don't think we did. I'm not sure. And this is how everybody gets from one place to the other. And all these kids were taking transportation to get to school. I don't think the airplane brings you to school, but a bus and a car and a bicycle and walking. And sometimes people take a train to go to work. Yeah, but not really a boat or an airplane. An airplane or a boat can take you on vacation, which is fun. And all these kids went to school. Pretty cool, right? Okay, so that was fun. I like that story. I used to read that story in the classroom. So let's see. Okay, so here we have a paper that says transport. And on this side, there are all different kinds of ways for transportation. And in here, there's boxes. So what do you think we need to do? We first have to cut out these boxes, and then we have to try and figure out Does it go in the air, on the land, or in the sea? So I'm gonna find my scissors. Found my scissors. Little circle always on top. And what goes in your circle? The little one, your thumb. Does your thumb go down? No, your thumb stays up. Good job. And then your fingers down below. And then what do? Do we cut our hair? No. Do we cut our clothes? No. We only cut paper. Open, close. So let us cut out. I made yellow lines around mine. You can ask somebody to help you if you need help to stay on a line, or you're really super duper excellent cutter. You don't need the yellow lines. So I'm going to cut on the yellow lines. I have to make a big rectangle box. We'll take off the little bit of the end, right? 2 long sides and 2 short sides. Put this in my garbage. And then I'm going to cut 1 big line and then little lines to cut them out. So I'm going to cut right up the middle. Open, close, open, close. We haven't used scissors in a long time. And now this is easy because you really just need 1 open, 1 close. It's not that big. Open, close right on the table. Open, close right on the table. Make sure it doesn't fall on the floor because then you're going to be missing one. Right? And see where my thumb is? It's always on top. Open, close. Thumbs on top always mean way to go. Very good. So now I have this little piece that's hanging over here. Some of you might not. Some of you might have cut it off. I'm going to cut it off because we don't need it. It's extra paper. So it's going in the garbage. I don't need my scissors anymore. What do you think I might need for this project? Glue. Stick glue? I think so. Stick glue is fine. Open it up. What's over here? Name. Yep. There's my pencil. Here it is. Still my Halloween pencil. Miss Helene. Right there. Good, right? You guys can see me, right? Put a little better, made it a little brighter. All right, so now we're going to look at our pictures. And we're going to decide, my pictures are down on the table in front of me. I colored mine in. You can color yours in if you want to later. Whatever you want, but we have to figure out which transportation goes in the air, goes on the land, or goes in the sea. Let's pick one. Pick the car. Can you find your car? Does a car go in the air? No. Does it go in the sea? No. Do we drive a car on the land? I think so. So I'm going to put glue inside my box and tap, tap my car so it stays on, right? Okay, here's one. An airplane. Has anybody been on an airplane? Sometimes airplanes take us on vacation or we get to see relatives. So does an airplane go in the sea? Look what Miss Helene did. Does a car go in the sea? Oh, Miss Helene has to go back to sleep. So silly. I have to take my car off. I hope you guys didn't make the same mistake as Miss Helene. And I have to put it. Nope, it doesn't go in the air. You know why? Because Miss Helene is looking at this backwards. So I'm looking at it through the computer. There we go. The car goes on land. So now we have the airplane. And does the airplane go on the sea or in the sea? No. On land? Not really. Flies in the air? Yes. So let me make sure I'm putting glue in the right spot. I don't want to make that mistake again. That was so silly. I'm glad you guys caught that. Right in the air. What about this guy? This looks like some kind of boat. Maybe a tugboat. Helps bring things in the water, right? Like a tow truck on land. This might be a towboat. Maybe. Does it go in the air? No. Does it go on the land? No. Does it go in the water? Yes. Okay, the water's on the bottom, so let me try this again. Here's my boat. Tap, tap, tap. So far, so good? Okay. This is interesting. What is this boy doing? Looks like he's flying. Do people fly? No, only in airplanes do we fly, right? This is called skydiving. Isn't that cool? You have to go to a special place and talk to special people, right? And only with mommies and daddies to see if you can find a skydiving. So, where do we skydive? It says it right there, in the sky. And that's why I messed up before. In the sky. Looks like a lot of fun, right? I've never skydived before. Cool, right? All right, here is this one. Choo-choo. Where does this one go? Yep. On the land. Trains can't fly and trains don't swim. So trains choo-choo on land, right? Where's this one? This is another kind of boat. This looks like a sailboat. This is something you can go on maybe over the weekend when the weather's nice, right? You go on a sailboat in the ocean or on a lake. It's very relaxing. So this also goes in the sea. Here's this one. This is called a hot air balloon. And if anybody has ever seen a hot air balloon, maybe on TV or maybe at a big fair, or maybe there's a movie at the very, very end where a little girl might go on a hot air balloon to go back to her family. Yes, the Wizard of Oz at the very end is a hot air balloon. Very cool, right? So where do you think a hot air balloon goes? Where do you usually see balloons? Besides birthday parties. And even when they're at a birthday party, are they sitting on the table? No. Are they in the water? No. They're up in the air. So the hot air balloon flies around in the air. Right? Cool. What's this? This is a dump truck, right? Or a garbage truck. Looks like there's dirt in there. Where do you think he might drive? On the land, right? On the street. Sometimes we see him on the highway or on the street, right? Looking at a house or at a building. And one more we have. This looks like a yacht. Maybe you can sleep on this boat. Isn't that cool? There are boats that you can sleep on. Yes, they have kitchens and bedrooms and bathrooms. This looks like a really cool boat. And the boat, of course, goes in the water. There is one more piece, but there's no box, but we'll put it on there anyway. What is this? Looks like a little motorcycle, right? Where would the motorcycle go? On the land, right? You guys might have a motorcycle in your garage, right? If you've been on a motorcycle, you have to be very careful. You always wear a helmet. So these are all the different ways of transportation. You can have transportation on the land, in the air, or on the sea, right? Pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to send that home so you guys can go over that with your moms. Let's just do some, we'll do this the next day. We're going to do some color and counting. So I have different pages of transportation. What kind of transportation is this? This is a car. And in each car, there's a number. 1, 2, 3, all the way down to the number 10. So the first thing we're going to do is going to get our pencils. I'm not going to use crayons yet. We're going to get our pencils and we are going to trace the numbers. Here's my pencil, right? You might need a big pencil. You might have a short pencil. Either one, any work. So we're going to start with number 1. So you can see this. So number 1 always starts on the top and goes straight down. Number 1, so easy. If you want, you can trace it again. And you guys should have plenty of practice because you were supposed to do your rainbow writing numbers. I hope you did because that will give you lots of practice. So the next car is number 2. So we start at the top and we go over, down, and across. Do one more time. Over, down, and across. Number 2. 1, 2. The next one is number 3. Loop-de-loo. One more time. Loop-de-loo. Good. The next one is number 4. So this is 2 different times. First, you're going to make almost like a letter L. So you're going to start at the top and go down and over. And then number 1, straight line down. So it's down and over and a straight line down. The next one is number 5. That was part of rainbow writing, right? Number 5. So you're going to go, I think this one you're going to start over here and you're going to go down and around and put on a hat. Down and around and put on a hat. All right, now here's number 6. You didn't have number 6 for rainbow writing. I'll have to see if I can find those for you. So we're going to start at the top and it's easy. You're going to go around, around, and around and circle. But you're not going to circle the whole number, only half of it. Around and half a circle. So, yep. All right, who knows what comes after number 6? Number 7. Ready? Straight line across, diagonal down. That's not the number 1, that's straight down. This one is on a curve, on a slant. Straight line across and a slant line down. All right, number 8. This one's tricky, lots of little circles. You're going to go around the top and around the bottom. That one's hard. Ready? A circle on the top and a circle on the bottom. Keep practicing that one because that's a good one. Number 9, a circle and a 1. But then you have to make sure they're together. A circle and a 1. And the last number is the number 10. And the 10 has 2 numbers together. It has a number 1, which we did, straight line down, and it has a circle, the number 0, which you had for rainbow writing. So the number 1 and a circle, and together they make the number 10. Okay, so I'm going to send this home so you can practice. If you want to, when you're done practicing and you have time, you can take a crayon and color the cars if you want. You can make blue cars, right? And you can make red cars, purple cars, gray cars. Think about what color car you have. But when you're writing the numbers, I really want you to use a pencil, okay? Because that's like being big boys and girls in school. Pencils are for writing. Crayons are for coloring. So we did the cars. The next transportation is boats. So say the numbers are inside, you're going to practice writing the numbers in the boats. Then the next are, remember what I told you this was? Hot air balloons. That's next. And then the last one is nothing. That's it. You only have 3. We did the cars, so you have to do the boats and the balloons. And you can color them in when you're done, but make sure you use a pencil. All right, guys, today was fun. I like talking about transportation. Maybe we'll do it one more time next time. And then I think we're going to start talking about St. Patrick's Day. Okay. All right. Have a good one. Bye.